Positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Here's Claxton. The Knicks making their last shot. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Brunson. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Randle with a steal. Down low. Here's Brunson. Hard with it. For three, Randle. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Here's Bridges. Three-pointer. Randle pulls down the board. Outside Brunson. From behind the arc. Randle can't hit. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Claxton. Johnson with it. He's covered by Hart. Bridges against Brunson. Bridges down low. Now Claxton. Back to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And Claxton gets the bucket.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Outside for Randle. Pass to Robinson. Back to Randle. Here's the three. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Claxton passes to Bridges. Back to Claxton. For three, Dinwiddie. The Knicks with the rebound. Randle outside. Over to the left wing. Robinson, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Brunson outside. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now here's Robinson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Randle, a screen on Johnson. Randle, left side. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. Brunson passes to Randle. Shoots over Johnson. And again, the Knicks missing. Brooklyn with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
No coverage that time.
Boy, how about that range from R.J. Barrett? Wow.
Dinwiddie outside. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Fires for three. It's a tie game in New York. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Bridges on the double. Randall finds Robinson, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's Brooklyn now. Outside Finney-Smith. Claxton down low, working on Robinson. Bridges passes to Claxton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Now here's Brunson. Randall is screen on Johnson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Bridges with room to shoot. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have in each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. It's Bridges on the wing. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Deflected. Fast break, Brooklyn. The kick out to Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Bridges, left side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Brunson rushes in. Here's Hart. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Brooklyn. The 3. And again, Dillon with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Randall draws the double. Outside Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Randall with it. Screen by Robinson. Randall with it. Claxton picks him up. It's blocked. Barrett against Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Brunson defending. Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith a screen. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And New York shooting poorly at only 28%. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. Isaiah Roby out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McBride. And quickly drops them both. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Simmons, the pass to Smith. This one for 3. Rebounded by Roby. It's Hartenstein, high post. Pass to Roby. Outside, DiVincenzo knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Next lead, 36-19.
Out to the right wing. Simmons finds Smith. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. He got a piece of it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by New York. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. There's the drive. Count it. Good.
Boy, with how well Ben Simmons puts it on the deck and gets to the cup, you can forget he's 6'11". This is the very definition of a point forward.
Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
Here's quickly after the basket by Brooklyn. Puts the move on. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together, and now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Quickly finds DiVincenzo. Now here's quickly, tightly guarded. Here's Roby. Pass to Grimes. Jacks up a 3. Here's Hartenstein. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in. Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And here are the Knicks now. The Nets making their last shot. Quickly from outside. The rebound by Simmons. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the inside, O'Neal. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 8.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Pass to Roby. Quickly outside. Screen by Roby. Quickly passes to Roby. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Walker. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Walker's got his first points in this one.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Substitution on the court.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under review.
This does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 13. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson finds Dinwiddie, puts up a 3. And the Nets miss again. Quickly from outside. On target from range. Quickly's got 14 points here in the second half.
But hey, that's a nice feed by Isaiah Roby. Smart to keep his options open.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break up 12. The hustle. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about about the secondary playmaking you are getting. Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Bridges with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And New York shooting 41% in this game. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. And he drives in. Randall outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And here they come. Out to Bridges. Johnson passes to Bridges. Now Claxton. Robinson with a steal. Here's Brunson. Outside Barrett. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. Hey, expanding his range. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, he's way off from outside. New York trailing. Here's Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Now here's Randall. The three is up. Barrett can't hit. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer Bridges. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The three, Barrett. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Barrett against Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Out to Bridges. There's the three. Here's Claxton. Lets it go from deep. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Brunson on the drive. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Inside, here's Claxton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Hart from long range. The rebound by Bridges. The Nets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Randall with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Hart from long range. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Brunson outside. Kept alive. Here's Robinson, and at last they get one to fall.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Robinson passes to Randall. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. Here's Brunson. And he gets it to go.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Dorian Finney-Smith.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added...
Sports. And we know Greg Mo to the top coming. Into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Andre Ayton out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5. And here are the Knicks. And Brunson has it in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Williams. Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Randall kicks to Hart. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Brunson against Henderson. Fires for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Sharp. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
At the arc, Sharp just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Henderson to the middle. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's New York. And Barrett slams it in.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Brunson against Henderson. For the three. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooting.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Barrett. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Hart. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
They recover it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson goes in, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Making a change here. Eibel's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons surveying the D. New York's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Randall passes to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Grant, that's good.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And again, New York with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Traps in the tray.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. The shot's good from Brunson.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Randall. Stolen by Henderson. Simons with the ball. Hart covering. And Henderson throws it down hard.
This is how relentless Henderson is. Once he gets the steal, he is going all the way.
Now here's Brunson, defended by Thibault. Brunson surveying the D. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 5 now.
the balance and body control look a little bit better this season. So Randall stays on the ground in this catch and shoot situation and looks fluid.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Brunson with it. He has 30. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 33.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Henderson. 8 points for him. Simons, the pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good, Ayton.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
.112 left now here in the second. Here's Brunson. 33 points for him. Pass to Hart. Pocket 6. Three-pointer.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism to contest shots.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. Robinson finds Brunson. It's up a 3. Randall passes to Robinson. Here's Hart. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Goes up again. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Thibault.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Murray. On out there with Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Rupert in at the 2-guard position. The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hartenstein's got the first points at the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks. Now here's Thybulle. Tight defense on him. To the inside. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Murray. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the field in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
There's some versatility in what Roby does out on the floor, and that certainly helps out on the defensive end. He'll be the first one to tell you that he can guard any position in the NBA.
Williams, a screen on quickly. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Rupert. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Williams' shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
When we talk about Emmanuel quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
Fournier gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Pass to Roby. Fournier in the corner. There's the triple. No good there. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Sharpe, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharpe. Solid at finding his open man.
The Knicks leading by 22. Pass to Hartenstein. DiVincenzo with it. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really a slow start offensively. Thibault, the pass to Williams. Grant outside. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
DiVincenzo passes to Roby.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Williams finds Thibault. Back to Williams. Trailblazers moving the ball around. To the paint. Portland needs to get off a shot. Second chance shot. Crafty move. Tries yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's the break. .115 left in the third quarter of the game. There's a good screen. Quickly the pass to Roby. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Roby's got 6 points in the quarter.
So much about setting the screen and being a roll man is your timing. Roby had great timing there.
Now here's Sharpe. Grant surveying the D. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Rupert. Grant outside. Over quickly. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Knicks leading by 23. Now DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Rogan. Outside Fournier. Fires the three. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sweet move.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Portland. New York shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Down low, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Robinson a screen on Henderson. Brunson finds Robinson. The high post shot. Brunson no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Sharp the pass to Simons. Brunson with some nice D. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Here's Randall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Yeah, it's strong and it's athletic and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Simons on the wing. Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark. The Trailblazers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Henderson against Brunson. Nifty move, and it's good on the way up. Brunson's got 35 in the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Henderson passes to Grant. That one goes in.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
And here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 37.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Henderson, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart was flying down the lane.
And so here's Portland. Simons kicks to Henderson. Ayton inside. Guarded by Robinson. Grant with a screen on Brunson. But drive by Henderson. No good from Grant.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Brunson against Henderson. He takes it in. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 39.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Simons against Hart. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Brunson.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Brunson. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Henderson. Unhindered, going all the way. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Portland has possession. Henderson outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target on the 15-footer. Brunson with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
force. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Sharp. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the four-man position. And for Brooklyn, Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Grant a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, B.A., these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons.
And out the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Fires the three. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. With the drive. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Thybulle. Claxton with a rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Bridges finds Johnson. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. Bridges on the attack. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Here's Claxton. The Blazers making their last shot. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. There's the triple. Bridges misses. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant outside. Simons against Dinwiddie. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 6. Simons passes to Grant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Next ball.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Grant with a steal. Here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Finney-Smith a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Now Claxton. Bridges outside. Back to Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Down low. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
A deep 3. Here's Claxton. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Ayton. Tries again. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Dinwiddie outside. Screen by Claxton. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Simons against Dinwiddie. Back to Simons. To the paint. Here's Thibault. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Bridges outside. 23 seconds left in the first. Driving in. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Grant the screen. There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Sharp, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Johnson with a bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft hands, great touch, has everything you need to be great. He's just got to put it all together.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Blazers. Screen by Claxton. For 3, Dinwiddie. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Back to Claxton. And he jams it home with authority.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Thybulle on the wing. Blocked. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Bridges against Thybulle. Ayton with a screen. And Thybulle with a drive. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Ooh, back in the day, they used to call it drop 3, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut.
3-pointer, Bridges. Here's Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And here's Grant. Yep, count it. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Now Bridges. Back to Claxton. Stolen by Ayton. They've got numbers. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Portland leading. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Blazers. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Simons finds Ayton, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges drills it from deep. Bridges has got 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
There's Simons with a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. Out to Simons. Ayton with a screen. Lets it fly. And that one's long.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
15. Substitutions.
Here's Walker. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Simons, right side. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We got Cam Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Dennis Smith. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 1.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him. You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Simmons, the pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Williams. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Simmons, the pass to Smith. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Dennis Smith.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the second from the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Now Simmons. It's Walker on the wing. Here's Thomas to the inside. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Walker passes to Simmons. Smith against Henderson. Pass to Thomas. Smith with it. Back to Thomas. Smith outside. Now here's Walker. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the basket is good.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Smith. Over Henderson. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Simmons.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Henderson. And he slams it in one-handed.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Simmons, the pass to Smith. Simmons against Williams. Back to Smith. Down low. Just 2 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Knox. Williams up top. Here's Knox. Back to Williams. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Right side, Walker. And here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Murray, a screen on Smith. Henderson against Smith. Here's Knox. Oh, hello. Time Lord with the oop.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. The kick out to Simmons. Goes back up. Outside Walker. Inside, O'Neal. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Jeremy Grant out there with Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, we've seen Jeremy become a go-to guy, raising his level of play. Grant can go off when given the opportunity.
Coming down the stretch, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Here's Simons. Banked it in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Johnson finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
The Trailblazers' shooting has been incredible, 72%. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And it's Thibault missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Finney-Smith. Johnson on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith a screen. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Portland trailing here. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Grant outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith in transition. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul him.
Ayton hits them both. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. And he throws it down with one hand.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith a screen. And Dinwiddie, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Simons passes to Ayton. Tipped. Dinwiddie against Ayton. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Ayton. 1:52 left in the game. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. 6 to shoot. And Ayton gets it to go.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. And the bucket is good. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunity.
Simons passes to Graham. Here's Sharp. On the take. And that one drops.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Now Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They lead by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thanks. And here's Bridges. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Dinwiddie against Simons to tie it up. Oh, he nails it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Bridges passes to Claxton. It's off. Back to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return short. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ayton with a screen. There's Simons with a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Bridges hits them both.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Simons against Bridges. Here's Grant. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. Out to Bridges. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie outside. And the shot goes down. And the Nets lead by 3. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Ayton. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
When Ayton is rolling, he is truly dangerous. He can just continue rolling with force all night long.
To the inside. Johnson on the wing. Bridges against Thibault. Now here's Bridges. They grab their own miss. Dinwiddie against Thibault. Outside Finney-Smith. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Screen by Claxton. Bridges passes to Claxton. Money!
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Down low. Here's Ayton. Count it!
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. To the paint. Claxton kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 ball. Sharp grabs the miss. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Finney Smith, a screen. Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett at the 3. Brunson surveying the D. Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Dinwiddie for 3. Let's keep it alive. Back to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Robinson with the block. Passes it to Hart from past the arc. Back to Brunson. For 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Dinwiddie wide open. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Bridges finds Johnson. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton, and he uses the glass on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Kept alive, Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's 1:45 left in the first. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the and one.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Brunson, good.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Picked by Finney-Smith. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Bridges with it. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Dinwiddie. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Back to Hart. Shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Dinwiddie for three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Brunson, no good. Nets trail by three. Finney Smith in the post. Randall on him. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Brunson with a clean look. Nails the corner three. Brunson's got 8.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Dinwiddie for three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the inside. Out to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. They set the pick. Bridges passes to Claxton. Out to Bridges. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Randall.
Yeah, got a little too fancy on the crossovers. Got to learn to be a little more careful with the ball.
Nets trail by 9. Finney-Smith takes to Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Claxton. Randall with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts. Barrett's got his first 2 points.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Bridges, no one around him. They can't stop the run with that one. New York leading by 11. Randall with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Bridges for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Finney-Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Randall. At the Hart. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Brunson, plenty of space. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Back to Dinwiddie. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall from the arc. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Here's Simmons. Out to Smith. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We know this. When Dennis Smith Jr. starts to roll offensively, he can rain it down from 3-point territory.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Such a wide open look. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
And here's Brunson outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And now the Knicks on the break. Quickly against Thomas. They get it back. Hartenstein passes to Roby. And Fournier kicks to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Passes it to Roby. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Outside Fournier. Inside. Tries again. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's Thomas on the wing. Quickly covering. Snatched up. For New York, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Fournier. Back to Quickly. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Quickly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
O'Neal passes to Simmons. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the three. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith for 3. Roby with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. And Quickly drops them both. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith against DiVincenzo. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Smith.
Simmons tough enough to match that contest. That's a good finish.
Thomas against Quickly. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. There's the drive. Takes the three. And that one's good. Quickly's got 8 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
O'Neal sets the screen for Thomas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now, don't hurt him, Ben. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Simmons, a screen on Fournier. Walker's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Over to the left wing. Hartenstein passes to Quickly. And that one is hammered home.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're... This guy's a gifted athlete with incredible creativity on display. The ups, my goodness gracious.
Back to DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal kicks to Thomas. Outside, Simmons. The feed to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And so it's New York finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Knicks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Dinwiddie for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Here's quickly. The three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Dinwiddie for three. It's rebounded by Quickly.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Barrett for three, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Claxton finds Bridges. Back to Claxton. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A shot by Johnson, no good. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Quickly. From deep, Brunson. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive efforts.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The tray, and Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Randall, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Hart. We've got 1:48 left here in the 4th quarter. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. Going inside. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Wasted no time on that one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Robinson dishes to Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. And Barrett slams it in.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Out to Barrett. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hard against Bridges. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Claxton. Can't connect. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And
We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Inside, Ayton. Basket counts.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Left side, Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Ayton, no good. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The ball's knocked loose. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
Simons against Brunson. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Simons passes to Ayton. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
It's a one-on-one situation. No problems knocking that one down.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Brunson on the drive. The 3, Barrett. And Ayton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Thibault. Pass to Randall. Outside Barrett. Randall on the screen. Shot clock at 6. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play in the first. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right side Hart going inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Give Josh credit for taking initiative, seeing an opening and slicing through it.
Here's Simons. No made baskets yet. Misses the 3. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Now here's Simons. Grant the screen. Simons passes to Grant. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Simons against Brunson. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Brunson's got 6 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Pass to Robinson. Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Brunson against Simons. Pass to Ayton. To the inside. Here's Grant. Randall with some nice D. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
We've got Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Barrett, he's open. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Barrett's got 6.
What unselfish play by Josh Hart with the perfect pass to an open teammate.
To the middle. Ayton finds Simons. Ayton, a screen on Brunson. And here's Simons outside. Drains the triple.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Here's Barrett. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Simons. Yes, it's good. He's got 10.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, B.A. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
And the layup is good off the glass. Barrett's got 6 here in the quarter.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Ayton, a screen on Brunson. Simons passes to Ayton. Grant outside. Pass to Sharpe. For 3. Grant can't get that one to fall.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, B.A. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. Grant with a screen on Hart. And he lobs it up top. Randall with a steal. Here's Brunson outside. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Simons against Brunson. Here's Ayton. Robinson with the block. Now Brunson. 9 points in the game. And here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Simons to the inside. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Randall against Grant. Randall, the pass to Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
That one's off. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Rupert. He's covered by Hart. Here's Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Josh Hart.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him. For the Knicks. He's perfect from the line this time. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Quickly from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
It'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's New York. A sizable, okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Evan Fournier is out there with Isaiah Roby. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. He buries it from 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Shot from the low post is good. Quickly's got 8.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Henderson scanning the floor. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Henderson the pass to Williams. Count it.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
New York has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Quickly from outside. Williams grabs the board. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Off target at the rim.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Roby. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Fournier. Pass to Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Murray, a screen on DiVincenzo. Down low. The shake. Murray, no good. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Quickly, outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Now here's Williams. Inside. And he comes up with a bucket. Williams has got his second basket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Quickly, outside. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it to Quickly. Screen by Roby. From the arc. And it's Quickly with a miss. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Murray deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Hartenstein. And too long on the shot.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Hartenstein. And the Knicks miss again.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
The kick out to Fournier. Back to Quickly. Takes a 3. And the Knicks miss again. For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And the shot goes. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Roby. Here is DiVincenzo. Hartenstein a screen. To win the drought. Rupert grabs the board. And it's Williams off the drive. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a nice 50% for the game. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Fournier for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Quickly with a rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Quickly. Hartenstein a screen. 5 to shoot. Inside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Grant with a screen on Brunson. Portland again missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Brunson, so confident at the rim.
A flashy ball handler at times, Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Brunson against Simons. The three from Ayton. Sinks it from distance.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Brunson misses.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Barrett finds Randall. Barrett a screen on Grant. Here's Randall. Here he goes. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland trailing here. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, New York. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Sometimes he could be a little streaky. Randall has found a groove here tonight, though.
Grant with a screen on Brunson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Outside Brunson. Randall a screen on Thibault. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ayton passes to Grant. Ayton inside. Randall's there. And Ayton gets it to go. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Brunson misses. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Grant the screen. Simons with it. Randall's in his pocket. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Dating back to his days at Kentucky, Randall can be counted on for big buckets.
Simons passes to Ayton. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to Barrett. Pass to Randall. Outside Barrett. Now Robinson. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Ayton with a screen.
Yes! Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Randall, pass to Brunson. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Ayton, no good. Brunson against Thibault. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Grant in the post. Money!
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Second chance shot. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt.
2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Hart. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
So the next starting five, we've got Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Claxton finds Bridges. They set the pick. The three. Portland grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Pick by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Simon's up top. Dinwiddie covering. Shoots. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Grant. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. He kicks it to Johnson. It's tipped. Simon's on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 5.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jump.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by Sharp.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the middle, here's Claxton, and nothing is falling for him right now. The Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Pass to Ayton, and it's Grant in the corner. Knocks it loose. Nets trail by 9. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Portland leading by 6. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. 6 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. And Simons, here we go.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Kick by Finney-Smith. Grant dishes to Ayton. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. The pass to Sharp. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
4 on the clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you've got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And here we go. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Thibault. And they're pushing it up. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Bridges passes to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Simons with the ball. He's got 9. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Good work there as it goes. Ayton's got 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can.
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
They've got Ayton. And Fernie Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Grant, and it's Sharp, and at the 3 spot. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Dinwiddie for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And the rejection by Ayton. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. What happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Out to the wing. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they get it. And the Nets miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Simons. Finney Smith defending. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And he drives in. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
There's the pick. Finney Smith kicks to Johnson. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Bridges. That one wide left.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharpe, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league." I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better. Kevin?
David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Dinwiddie against Simon. Shoots it. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Right side, Simmons. Dinwiddie against Simon. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Simon. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
Bridges outside to the paint, stolen by Grant. Inside, Sharp. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Up top, Finney-Smith. And Simmons kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson with a screen on Grant. Johnson outside. With some arc. Bridges finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Dinwiddie against Simon. It's sent back down by Simmons. Fires from way outside. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Ben Simmons is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Walker. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Rupert. Thomas covering. There's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
No one covering. Simmons got 5 now.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Simmons sets a screen for Smith. Simmons on the wing. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Smith kicks to Simmons. And the layup is good. He's got 7.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Williams, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And finished off by Walker.
In that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Henderson against O'Neal, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Smith the pass to Walker. Back to Smith. O'Neal a screen on Henderson. Smith kicks to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break, and the dunk by Walker.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Portland leading by 13. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Henderson passes to Murray. Here's Knox. Back to Murray. Another shot. Poke loose. Nets trail by 13. Smith finds Walker. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Rupert. Henderson against Smith. Henderson passes to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 8.
And the way Henderson found a window to drop in that pass is what could make him special in this league.
Here's Thomas, and Thomas with the stuff.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Henderson looking it over. Floats it up for Murray. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the acrobatic jam. Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's good on the second. 6 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle, here's Sharp. Rejected by Walker, and he's able to get it back. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simon. Then there's Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, man, how about Johnson coming at you with some power to get the finish?
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. And it's Simons off the drive. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Nets trail by 12. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. The pass to Finney-Smith. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Dinwiddie against Simon. Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Second team foul.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Now Simons. To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens. So it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. Guys just can't keep up with that.
Bridges dishes to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Simons surveying the D. Dishes it to Ayton. Pass to Thybulle. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Simons against Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. Rebounded by the Nets.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
2 minutes in the game.
Dinwiddie drives in. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Grant the pass to Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Ayton's got 20.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Dinwiddie against Simon. Lets it go with a three. No good from Finney Smith. And so Ayton will bring it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Grant gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Portland.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Thibault, and he can't jam it through.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Simons from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. No good with the triple. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.